first point. This is where Valiant was great in their last matchup.
Well, they're coming in hard right now. Dante pulls out the Dragon Blade for San Francisco, though, takes out Agilities right away. Taken down by Soon, though. Babybay comes in, 2 with the Deadeye, actually. San Francisco turning this one around a little bit as Babybay going wild on the hitman. Nice flashbang onto Kareev. Setting up the charge from Nevix, and this payload is moving.
And that's the engage they wanted last time, Doe.
But looks like he's sticking with his team better.
Nice.
Speaking of sticking, there goes the Pulse Bomb. No kills from it, but he does a lot of damage to LA Valiant, forcing Envy to back off. DMX him now, working on that Diva as best he can, and while he does, his team takes point B.
Dante playing a lot better. That time, that's what you need to do as Tracer, is control the entrances and control the angles. Drops down from...
Well enough, Babybay. With that Deadeye, scatters Valiant for the moment. Valiant with a lot to also work with. Here comes one now. Agilities with that Dragon Blade. Gets one. Oh, gets taken out before he can get any more from it. Kareev looking for maybe a chance to ult. Not needing it, though, as it looks like Valiant has hold point C for the moment.
It looks like...
Ults, especially that Mercy ult. Kareev's ult, like you mentioned. They need to make this one count. Nomi coming in, looking for that diving opportunity. If he can take out the supports, it's big. Agility does go down. Kareev res him immediately. Valkyrie comes out. Nomi on the side, still zoning. They need to get the payload! Nobody touched the payload, are you kidding me?
Some of that fire. Soon doing a great job of pulling around the outside, but
they got it bottled up.
Babybay is still picking up those kills.
Agility's coming in with the Dragon Blade, though. This one could be big. Gets one already. Gets denied a little bit, but LA Valiant coming out ahead big time in this fight. Looks like it was enough, and that's probably going to be a point A.
Yeah, still trying to work with it here. There is the Valkyrie still being used by Dak, but it's picked out of the sky.
You know, Battle Mercy is fun, but maybe not too effective.
There's only so much you can do when your reses have already been used and your team is dead, so might as well see if you can pick up a kill or two, maybe slow
never
them
give
down.
up.
Yeah, never surrender.
That's right. By the hammer of, I can't even remember anymore.
By Grabthar's hammer.
Grabthar's hammer, that's what it was. All right, I'll hand in my dirt card now. Sorry about that. Here comes the Riptire. Dante looking for some victims. Oh, Agilities finds his fate on Fury Road there. Meanwhile, Transcendence comes in for Sleepy. San Francisco Shock trying to repel the push from Valiant up on that high ground. Oh, but you can't stop the self-destructing Diva, and he kills from that, not quite. Shock gets out of the way in a hurry. And now LA Valiant trying to continue that dive, but no luck quite yet.
Protection from the Diva, from the Winston as we have in this league, so having something that can control the flanks going to be helpful.
You know, and Soon did win a lot of those duels against Babybay in the preseason. Certainly something to worry about. Yeah, you're right. The old protect the Babybay, maybe not working too well. Here comes Agility's dash to the team. Oh, but Sleepy is ready. Nice kill on that Dragon Blading Genji. That is one ult out of the way for LA. It does force the Valk out of Dak, though. Yeah, Babybay, brought back up by Dak. Meanwhile, the payload moving a little bit. Soon, back up a little bit, gets behind Dante. That could be dangerous here. He gets found out. Pulse Bomb, oh, goes in for the kill on the Sleepy. Nice move there. Pulse Bomb thrown in. Did he get anybody? No, not quite. But he does get out with his life, and that's enough for the moment as the rest of his team pushes forward, and that is a pretty resounding team fight win for LA Valiant.
And that's where you want the res right now. LA Valiant falling back effectively, and then pushing back again when the support ults aren't going to be coming into play. They've got 2 now, and they have time, 4 minutes nearly.
That is a ton of time actually going into point C on Dorado. They should be feeling very good as they do not even need to finish the map. They only need to get it to that glowing mark you just saw on Fate's screen there. Fate has that Primal Rage ready to go. Fate, if he wants to use it, pulls it out right now. Transcendence comes in though for Sleepy. San Francisco backs away methodically. Agilities only gets one. Dante taken down immediately. Res, and Nevix comes in with a double support kill and the D-Mech with that self-destruct. That was pretty good for San Francisco.
Yeah, it sure was. Valiant on the attack. So we saw them in the preseason. This is where they struggled. Half the team would go in, half the team wouldn't. The blade, when it was pulled out, was during the Transcendence as we look at this replay. So not a lot of damage that can go through. That's a cleanup, self-destruct.
There, a few meters away. Agilities maintaining his presence on the high ground for the moment.
That's just building up, trying to pop over the wall with the wall climb and throw some shurikens. Is getting very close, and those are 2 big pickoffs.
No kidding, man. Sleepy comes in. Dak with no Valkyrie just yet. Envy has that zoning prime. Doesn't even need it, man. That is the end of it. and LA Valiant will take the first map.
San Francisco's trying to see how they can break this defense. That's going to be tricky.
That's how. Nevic's getting in there with the Diva. Oh, but
nice
he gets
shield.
low.
It's a good shield from the Orisa, but Dante found Kareem on the high ground. They actually executed a pincer flank there. Unfortunately, may not be enough.
It was a complex attack coming in from San Francisco Shock. Oh, it's Sleepy fragging out though on that dead. He may be able to turn the tide. It's not going to be easy. Oh, and with Dak going down, that may be it. Yeah, he's died pretty early, and that's going to be the go button for San Francisco. Baby Bay pulls out the Dragon Blade, going after his Genji counterpart. Agilities can't quite stay up, and Unko now in a little bit of trouble unless he can fight this 1v1. Gets low, but no, did I say 1v1? I meant there's a gorilla added into that as well. Fate is there, and San Francisco backing off already.
Yeah, Baby Bay couldn't get quite enough done there. Yep. He found the enemy Genji, but couldn't translate it into additional kills. It's not going to stop Nevix, though, from continuing to charge forward on this point.
That's
Probably still don't have enough people to take this, however.
Well, Sleepy backed off, but the rest of his team kind of moved back in. Sleepy got caught on his own, but it looks like so far the numbers for San Francisco, despite being down a couple, are enough. Nevix going in, nice kill onto Unko there. He was ready to handle that Zenyatta respawn, and one tick already here on point B for San Francisco. Dak does go down. They gotta keep up the momentum.
Agilities has the Dragon Blade. What can he do? Can he hold?
Ooh, I don't know, man. He's looking for picks.
He missed it.
Gets low. That's going to be a tough one. He's going to want that one back. Baby Bay, though, has his Dragon Blade, and Unko falls immediately. The respawns not being too effective in holding the point for LA Valiant right now. And now with that zoning coming in with the self-destruct, gives them more time. They're so close to taking it already. Just a bit more, and it'll be 2 points for San Francisco, and they get it. Just
sight of the Widowmaker right now.
Very true.
And no pressure up top so far. Baby Bay's trying to toy with Soon. He doesn't have help from his teammates.
Oh, there it is.
Now they can fall back. So Valiant, they got the necessary pick. They can't res him. He's too far forward. So they just have to be patient. Don't the point whatsoever.
Shock with nearly 5 ults to use already here. Oh well.
This is
Can't make every jump, can you? Transcendence forced out really early, actually. Unko needs to use it. LA decides to take that as a chance to go in here. Sleepy does go down, gets res. Baby Bay not a lot with that Dragon Blade. Nomi standing strong on the point for the moment. Drops that Winston shield to break some line of sight a little bit. They need more.
They do, definitely do. Agility's trying to zone out this tank, but he gets caught and pushed back into the room on the side. Fate does find him with a Primal Rage. Dante still fighting here. And Valiant in control of the point.
Valiant all over point B right now. Now it's just the respawns. Dak does go down really quick before he can get anything with that Mercy. Sleepy on his own on the outside. And
really important. We did see the D-Mech obviously coming in because San Francisco reacted by counter diving onto that high ground to save Baby Bay.
Yeah.
Fate's gonna roll right back in, take out the Widowmaker, and this will be an easy push for the Valiant.
Sure enough, looks like they will get point A pretty quickly. On the San Francisco side, they do have the Transcendence available for Sleepy at least. One defensive ult is nice. Let's check out Soon, getting those sweet picks on the Widowmaker. Nice.
Dante struggled a bit with positioning, and that's another moment where he fell onto the low ground at an easy spot.
Yeah, though, he's gonna have to back off for the moment. Soon on the side, alone, looking for that Tracer duel. Low health, only 49 HP to go. It's going to be tough to beat Dante. Sleepy goes down. Meanwhile, Soon gets some healing. And here comes the Dragon Blade. Agilities with that Genji. Nearly has it. That's going to be a pretty decent team fight win early for LA Valiant. Now it's time to deal with those respawns. Soon getting in position for that. Kareem with the Mercy ult, keeping everybody up for the moment.
Dak's back alive, but he's not going to have that Valkyrie. He is going to be killed mid-flight to the opposite side, and this is where you've got to see some of these swaps for the heroes coming in to be a little bit more distracting.
Yeah, they're going to try Sleepy over on the Moira, but it may be too late. 2 ticks already taken for LA Valiant. They got to get back on there. Last-ditch effort for San Francisco coming in. Nevix taken down instantly, and LA not being stopped just yet. Lucio coming in, Dak swapped over. Agilities picking off our sound and professional.
There's Baby Bay too. Everybody going down. It's just a slow grind here, and that's going to be it eventually. Remember last time, Agilities was over on the other side with one of the supports, and that support got picked up very quickly. So They're making some adjustments. Obviously, if Agilities gets into trouble, he can jump mine himself over to... Okay.
Well, threading the needle is soon.
That's going to use the res early, so 30 seconds. Now before they can pull that again. It's going to come around.
Baby Bay coming from behind. Low health, though. Soon low as well. Nomi finds the kill. A successful dive so far from San Francisco. The tank's still up there on their own. Fate drops down. Kind of by himself in the back.
And here we go. 45 seconds left. How much can they delay this? They should wait for this Riptire. Wait, use it the last second. He's going to get 2.
Oh, nice double kill coming in for Agilities. Kareem brings back Unko. They need that Zenyatta. But it's a great fight already as only 30 seconds remain.
As long as the members of Valiant group up, and Dante is going to fall to Unko.
That's right. Here comes Baby Bay. They need a big Dragon Blade if they want to keep their hopes alive here, and I think they've got exactly what they need. The final attack seems to have done the trick, an overwhelming win. And they are going to grab point A, but how much can they do with the 30 seconds that they'll get? Baby back, though. He's already respawned. And LA Valiant trying to hold here. San Francisco giving it their all.
Both supports are now down for the shock, though. They're not going to be able to come away with this. It's going to be too much. Can Baby Bay be the hero again?
He gets Unko. That's one. Needs a lot more than that, though, and he is out. I don't think that's going to be it. Oh, and one last Genji v Genji kill for Agilities, and LA Valiant will take a 2-0 lead in this series. Working out. We'll see if they decide to play it a little bit differently if we go to that point later. For now, things are getting started on Lighthouse and Baby Bay on that Pharah.
And this is where we see Doc on the Lucio. Obviously, with these control maps, we do see more Lucio play in the current meta because everybody's a little bit more clustered up for the healing, but Dante gets a kill on the Fate immediately, and that's not going to be resable. They're going to have to just wipe after this.
No, Kareev may have actually gone into accuracy, had some good air-to-air overall. And it looks like LA is just going to walk in and flip it. Okay, that happened. Barrage, as San Francisco Shock tries to send it back, but instead, Baby Bay is sent flying. Valiant pops the Valkyrie to try to keep people up. Valk used by Sleepy on the Shock side as well. Fate, though, with that Primal Rage, really hard to stay in that tiny room. Dante uses a recall to get back in position. And they can just barely flip it.
Yeah, nobody there to try and contest the point. They were trying to regroup after the Primal Rage, and there's a long time that they can try and draw this out, up to 99% right now. Envy still alive.
Gets Fate on the outside here. Soon with the D-Mech and the kill onto Nevix's Diva. Dante just trying to delay as long as he can here, using that recall to do it. He's got the pulse bomb, he's gonna go ahead and stick it.
Got both supports.
Got himself too, but those kills are enough that San Francisco should feel pretty good about holding this one for the moment.
That was some great patience by Dante. He waited until the eye test says that there hasn't been an actual lot of value from them. They've been used perhaps to pick up ults, but not in a situation where they can capitalize. Regardless, it will be back to the Widowmaker.
Kills don't mean wins. That's the thing to keep in mind there. Oh, that kill hurts either way, though. Soon, already coming out ahead in the Widowmaker duel. He won a lot of them in the preseason as well, and LA Valiant on the point so far. They will get the control percent building. Baby Bay, though, striking back with his own Widow v Widow headshot.
And soon going back. Where's the old Widow back and forth, though?
Oh, man. The Widow duels are real. Door finds Valiant home. He's going to go in anyway. A lot of damage onto that Diva suit. Silk Thread does go down. In the meantime, Dante hiding behind the pillar as that self-destruct gets used. Trying to look for the kill onto Soon. He's got full health, though, and Dante needs to back away. Sticks the pulse bomb to the wall, but he finds Unko anyway. Now.
And for
having to back away.
Yeah, and for Sleepy, too.
Yeah.
He did well in the preseason, but there's not going to be a lot of places for him to hide against Soon on Anubis or here on Ilios.
Nomi just taking out his anger. Oh, there's a res coming in for Nevix right away, though. Soon, rather. Looks good for LA Valiant, though.
Yeah, this has been Valiant.
Wow, what a crush.
Very early on, and then that ability is now gone once the fight breaks out in earnest.
Hey, seldom is a better strategy in a team sport than to pick on the new guy, right?
Destroy the rookie.
That's right. Here we are on Well. Valiant pushing in through the house here. Silk Thread back on the McCree this time around. Soon on the Tracer. The other DPS. Nevix D-Mech early. Silk Thread gets hit with the flashbang. taken out. Baby Bay gets a kill on the Kareev as well. Meanwhile, Soon has to back off. That's a win early for San Francisco Shock.
I like the switch up that we're seeing with Baby Bay not playing counter. Sure, you can res people, but there's no safety if the Mercy dies first.
Yep. Silk Thread going really aggressive here in the backline. Sleepy gets jumped on again. Another kill. There goes Baby Bay. Those have been the two prime targets for Valiant. They are looking so good on this point right now. Unko finally forced to use that Transcendence to keep people alive. They're going to have to back away from that self-destruct. Silk Thread comes down right on top of the Pulse Bomb. That one's got to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but they've got 95% now, Doa.
That's right.
Kareev late with the Valkyrie, but it's going to get the reses up and the team healed up, and it's overtime. Shock has to come in. Dante getting hunted.
It's Tracer hunting season. And that's going to be another head on the trophy wall for Unko. He's got a lot of Tracer heads up there, I think, on that Zen. OT ticking away, and LA Valiant will come back and win it.
On Numbani, and it's often a dive that is necessary to move him out of position. So we'll see how Nevix and Nomi and Baby Bay will react, and if we are going to see a quick flank, they're going to use their dash abilities to get up, and they're going to wait for the cooldowns to come back before they peek around this corner.
Yeah, you want to put some pressure on the high ground, and there it goes. Winston going in already. They're going to turn onto Fate. He's separated from the rest of his team. Sleepy goes down early. I feel like I've said that a lot this match. Dak follows too, so LA Valiant, despite losing their Winston, have already taken out both supports, and Nevix's mini diva not going to last too long against Silk Thread in the game. Another pretty rough stake of respawn for Shock to deal with.
How many times have we seen this? Dak with an ultimate reset, and Kareev and Unko sitting on both of theirs. Nevix manages to barely get back into his mech, but can't survive much longer after that.
Yeah.
Staggering the diva as long as they can.
All right, they're back. Shock ready for another attack here, going in. Same place, same dive. Will it be the same result? Unko low already. They're going to bring in the Transcendence with it. Fate back by himself on the high ground, a little bit low. Dante finds that kill there, and here comes the Dragon Blade for Baby Bay, looking for targets. That self-destruct, though, already zoning. San Francisco, he can't get the kill, though, onto Kareev with it. And that is pretty rough for Shock. Wow, they used everything there.
Heat timing of Silk Thread's tactical visor.
Wow, right up through the middle comes San Francisco Shock, and Fate responds with a Primal Rage into the back lines, just keeping everybody away from the point. Returns to safety for the moment. Goes in on a Nevix who's diving the supports. There's the attack visor now for Silk Thread, trying to find some kills. Baby Bay looking for his own as well. It's a brawl again on the point, but so far so good for Valkyrie. Here comes Dak. Both supports ultimates used. Can they use it? Can they get enough to at least get the payload rolling? Silk Thread on his own.
Trying to play in and outside that bubble. He's going to go down.
Away.
Can't get... Oh, actually, it looks like he did barely get to the mega health back. They're going to have to turn on him right now.
It's not going to matter.
Gonna reset by leaping off the map. Silk Thread will join.
Because why not, you know?
Why not?
Why not?
He's got the tack visor.
I thought I had a parachute. You didn't, soldier.
60 seconds remaining.
Doesn't have a backpack on.
Nope.
Not going to be able to survive those
See that point, behold.
I mean, it may be a miracle if they can actually get back to the payload right now. Spawn camping will be the name of the game.
Yeah. There's a self-destruct. Envy needs to stay alive. Gets back into the mech just in time. He caught Dante with that too. And Nomi trying to get to the payload. He's there with Primal Rage, and now he's a sneaky raging gorilla. Oh, but he gets found out in the end. Not going to last too much longer. OT ticking away, and it is rare, but it happens, Monte Cristo.
The corridor on the opposite side of the point. Sleep dart somebody and protect that soldier. 76.
Soon already being annoying on that Tracer.
Nobody found
Baby
Unko.
Bay, very low. Can he finish him? He can. And can he deny the res? That's the question. Maybe he can. Dak doesn't seem to be there. He does. Actually, Dak has to... I don't know.
Soon going to fall
like
back right
so
now.
good.
The
Yep.
success, though, is that we already see the Valiant controlling the high ground and pushing them back, and now it has to be a re-engage from the Shock.
Yep.
Soon going to pull his all the way back up onto the poke.
Yep. Diving on again. They've got Shock bottled up into that hallway for the moment. Trying to break out now, but Silk Thread has that tactical visor ready to go. Needs to worry about the flank, of course. Getting fired upon by Dante. There's the tactical visor. Envy getting pushed back again. Great start for LA Valiant already. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to hold. The res comes in. Dak can't get anything done with that Valkyrie.
Dak was too far away.
Yep.
Dante died on the opposite side of the point, trying to poke Silk Thread from long range. Didn't respect the tactical visor. Seaton.
Yep.
Nice
Nevix
Diva play.
Nevix got there just in time with the Diva. That was close, man, but he was waiting. He knew that pulse bomb was coming.
But look at the cost, though, from San Francisco Shock. Okay, now they're going to have to pull out the Primal Rage, see if they can distract them for long enough. Dak will get the resurrection onto Dante, but Silk Thread just waiting patiently with his tactical visor.
Yeah. Silk Thread, silky smooth with this play so far today. There's a Transcendence in response to the ultimate. Trans used on both sides.
He's on
dropped
Bastion.
his as well. Yeah, it's desperation Bastion time, man.
Well, he's gonna try and get an angle here and punish them as they approach the cart. I mean, and see what he can do with it.
Yeah, desperation doesn't mean bad. Kariv did get picked by Sleepy, so the Zenyatta strikes back. And although we are only 1 meter away from Valiant taking this one, Shock trying desperately to stabilize. They're
We got
barely
Nevix's
close.
back. So this is happening. We do have the Bastion just firing in from the side. They're going to regroup a long-range poke composition. And be still here, trying to make his way forward. He's going to
baby
punish
babe.
them on this long approach. Can he get into position? If he can get the turret form over here, this is where he wants to be.
Yeah, that's right. Winston doesn't last long. Payload gets there, and LA Valiant.
Legendary, where are you?